You are currently heading towards the planet of Typhon, the Jedi homeworld. Ancient, old, and recently recolonized by the very Jedi that once abandoned it. Of course, for history you would have to look up on a terminal or two, but it's fairly common. Now, since Jack isn't here, and I'm just going to suspect, unless you tell me to stop at one point, Jack's going to keep flying down to the planet. Is that okay?
I'm gonna assume that there's some kind of bug with our navigation computer because it's showing up gibberish on the map.
No, that's fine. That's normal.
What are you talking about? You can't read that?
Can you?
Of course.
Go ahead.
She said it to Mandalorian, that's the thing. She's
User
trying to
joined
teach
your
Jack
channel.
Mandalorian.
Oh god.
Sibby, why the fuck are you 25 minutes late?
Cause food, dude.
Greetings, Sibby.
Eat 25 minutes before the session.
Yes, that would be great. And that would work out really well,
Look,
except that
that's-
would be extremely early, plus I'm not the one cooking.
Look, that's 25 minutes where I can't appreciate you.
Aww.
That was such
my
an
God.
Alicia that you have no idea.
Was that an Alicia? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I thought hers was more psychopathic.
I'll tell you what I'd appreciate, though. A good ass inspection, Sibby. It's been another week.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna sully my hand with your arse if I'm gonna also pat Esper on the head, so no.
You can pat me on the head with the opposite.
Exactly. I was just about to suggest it.
At the same time.
I'd actually prefer not at this.
So what exactly did I miss? Why did Sibby
Sibby?
suddenly become the ass inspector all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Sibby needs to inspect
I think it has
Jack's ass for
something to do
prostate
with
cancer.
my way to like pathologically analyze sexual things.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
that
came
is
out
kind
with
of
the
one of
same
your top qualities, Sibby, not gonna lie.
Out of all of you, Sibby's the one I trust to inspect my ass. That's just something.
Right,
I'm
Because apparently I wouldn't be weird about it, which is odd. Also, question: is there anyone here who's familiar with the system on Mighty Fuse?
No idea what you're talking
No.
about.
It's a
Negative.
very lightweight role-playing system that I got dumped in my lap like yesterday for a one-shot, and I'm slowly trying to like. I mean, it's literally 51 pages. Like the system is really, really, really tiny, and it's super simplistic.
Never heard of it, dude.
Yeah, no, me neither. Which is why I'm like, I have never heard of this. And I'm like, I keep asking people like, have you ever heard of this? Everyone is like, no.
So how
The fuck
exactly
is
did
this?
that drop in your fucking lap if nobody fucking knows it?
Because the GM for the Sunday group I just joined is gonna run a one-shot in it. Presumably because it's an extremely lightweight system, and then everyone can pick it up and you can run whatever the fuck in it because it's mostly narrative, I think. So yeah, basically our like the ordinary campaign won't happen. So yeah, and the ordinary campaign is apparently like Thulian horrors on the Sword Coast. So yeah.
Anyway, Ash, you were doing your thing?
Yes. Since Sibby's here, I will continue.
Sibby,
You're
roll
currently-
for light side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh fuck! I need to get into the editor too. Just realized I closed it down earlier. So did you figure out how to add successes manually?
Yep, it worked like a charm. It was super easy.
Yeah.
Thanks. Man.
You do. It works the same way with advantages. Just like it's a 1A instead of 1S.
Well, honestly, they should have made it more user-friendly. Like, if you know how it works, it's super easy. But if you don't, like, how the fuck?
Well, there's a like small question mark on the skills page where all of that is explained.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out right now, and if I don't see a question mark, Sibby, I'm gonna be very mad.
Like right
let's
about
see.
the modifiers column.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh well, come on, man! It's such a small icon. How am I supposed to fucking guess there's something there? Jesus Christ!
I don't know, man. Anyway, where is my? There's my thingy. My thingamajig.
The thingamajig.
Rolling.
There we go. Now we have true balance, free on free.
Oh, there is true balance in the
I am
force
one
today.
with the Force.
And the force is inside you. Wait, what?
Yes.
The force is
I mean,
appreciating friends.
Like, what do I have in my background? I have comfortable with tech, and then one with the Force, and with great power.
With great power, my friend.
There's like motivations, faith, the cosmic force.
Okay, now it's starting to
Don't.
get creepy. Stop there.
This entire character is built
No.
around being, you know, one with the Force. That's like the entire shtick.
Don't do it.
Well, not being one with the Force, but like the concept of the living Force, rather. That's the.
Right, let's get down to the planet, shall we? Currently, Jack isn't here. He
Typhon.
will be flying you and also be polishing his ship once you land. Of course, you may do
And
whatever
maybe
you wish
polishing
on
other
the
things.
planet.
His one true love.
His one true love. As you come down towards the planet, you can see the various Jedi ships flying around the area. There are trails leading you towards a nice, lovely temple where you may land nice and comfortably.
You keep repeating the word nice. This has me worried.
It's nice.
I mean, Typhon
There's no
is a nice
danger.
planet. It's a calm,
What
peaceful
are
planet. You know,
User disconnected
apart from the
channel.
murderous barbarians that inhabit it as well.
Also, yeah, that was the thing I was talking about that Sibby just posted. See? Told you, man, the ship is his first love. His baby.
I think my music's a little too loud. 1 second.
Yeah, you did
I
say
noticed.
that in the recording it's also loud, so I'm gonna dumb it down a little bit. Well, it's good music and I'd like to appreciate it more.
Yeah, don't worry. You can appreciate
Aggressively Star Wars.
aggressively. Breaking through the planet's atmosphere, you fly along the valleys, large mountains
User joined
towering
your channel.
either side of you.
I'm back.
The planet says that Astrid's back. The planet is a lovely place. You can see just how much greenery and life is coming from this planet. Though, strangely enough, it's not as pulsing as Tizza would really think it would be. Compared to the other places you've been on such death worlds, the life and force here isn't as clear. After all, the force on, let's say, a planet like Korax
Xeris.
planet, Luminos or Xeris, it's teeming with life, battling against each other, waves of force going back and forth. Here it's much more still, calm, contained.
I mean, first of all, those are anomalies, and secondly, like, the Jedi have been meditating on this fucking planet for thousands of years. I'm guessing it's become calm.
Correct. Soon enough, you land upon a landing pad just outside the Jedi Temple. Jack's basically going to come up to each of you and says, "Go along, I'll come later. I just need to sort out a few things for ship."
Yes, Captain. I march outside of the ship.
Astrid's
towards
in
the Jedi
charge.
Temple.
I mean, what?
He looks at all of you for a moment and goes... He looks at every single one of you and goes, "Tizza, make sure they don't do anything bad."
I will
Astrid
try my
hangs her
best.
head.
He
Yeah, as
also,
you walk
he also says to the doctor, and if you see any Sith temples, run away, we've had enough. Sith
Yeah.
temples on the Jedi homeworld.
Sith Temple and Jedi Homeworld, that would be a fucking curveball.
Are you sure?
Ash, I swear.
All of a sudden we realize that the homeworld is just a cover for the massive Sith temple.
No, look. If we find a Sith temple, no questions asked. I'm just burying it.
Just
It's
Right.
gonna go from a
doctor,
Sith temple to a Sith rubble.
the doctor and Astrid look towards each other as they press for detonator, burying the Sith
Oh, wow.
temple. No,
We will
I
never
sense
speak of this incident again.
oh, you sense nothing.
Nope, apparently I don't.
Right, so you're going to be heading outside the ship, and as you do, you see a singular droid waddling up towards you.
Huh, I kind of expected more of a welcome committee. Wait. Where are we actually landing on a pad right next to the Jedi Temple?
Yeah.
Not far off,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not far off. It's like just a few meters away, you know?
How big
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Kains' direction right now?
It's very big.
I mean,
You
it's
can
actually been there
actually see-
before, though. But yeah.
You can actually see various Jedi Knights waiting for their own transports to get there. They're
enough.
wandering about. In fact, you haven't ever seen this many Jedi in one place before.
I would like to think that my hood is currently up, for once.
If it is, then it may be.
I would like to think that mine is as well, because I don't want to be seen.
I wonder why. Bunch of.
Anyway, I'll at least approach the droid.
Hello. It
Greetings.
is good to see you. I believe you are the ones I am waiting for.
Well, that would depend on who you're waiting for.
I am waiting for the contacts from a certain friend. Because you are here to deal with the issue with raiders, correct?
I don't remember, are we?
No, we're not,
You're here
but
to-
Cora says,
No.
yep, that's us, alright.
You're actually here to take care of the raiders that are raiding the Jedi Temple.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
now I
yes,
remember.
yes.
Yep, fair enough. Check.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't.
That would
Hang
be
on.
us.
This is what the droid looks like. Sorry, I didn't ping up a picture.
So suddenly Imperial.
I thought we were about to
Pro.
snatch somebody else's contract,
That's
and
not
that was
Imperial.
gonna be hilarious.
Okay.
Besides, these droids are made in mass production. Just because it's got the shape of something doesn't mean it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I just like the shell. Anyway,
You are correct. That is indeed us.
what party should I introduce you as?
I look slowly back to Tizza. We don't really have a name. Just the crew of
No.
the Icarus, I suppose.
That is a fine name. Please follow me. I will take you to the Jedi Master that you will be assigned to.
Excellent.
Very well. May I ask for your designation?
I am 4-7. It is good to see you. You may call me 4.
Very well. In before Murder Droid. Everything that is named something 4-7 has to do with murder.
Fucking meatbags questioning my existence.
Fucking me bags. Do not be mistaken. I am not 47. I am 4-7.
Very well.
Be correct. 47p. But Master Monarch prefers 4.
Who is the master that is our contact on this endeavor?
Of course. That would be Jedi Master Makuba.
That would be a lore check to see if I know who that is, right?
You
assuming.
may. I mean, there's not many Jedi Masters left, but it would still be, I would say, a 4 difficulty.
Fair enough. I probably have no clue, but no. Well, I guess it wasn't a failure.
Wow, it wasn't.
But it wasn't a success either.
You have a feeling that meeting this Jedi Master, you swear there was something unique about this Jedi Master name. More like where it's from. You probably read it somewhere in a book you got recently. It's kind of weird.
Wait,
At least for syllables.
can I make that roll too?
You may. Still at 4.
When you said book recently, I've got a sneaking suspicion that maybe if I get lucky I'm gonna find out something. That was lore, correct?
Yes.
There we go, just barely.
Wow, Kains is good at lore too. Okay.
No, me and Kains are actually good at Lord Korax.
I'm not even going to bother rolling lore because
success
I have
anyway.
no idea what's going
Because fuck
on.
you.
Mumbo
Cool.
jumbo.
Yeah, mumbo jumbo. But actually, Cora, you remember something? This name is related to Vichani in some way. Ah, it's gonna be great to meet.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Top of
Cora's
the
gonna
case.
lean over towards Dibler and whisper to her, I guess you still haven't started reading the book. That name is mentioned in.
It's not the name; it's just how it's made up. It's like certain like names like Makura.
It follows
like
the
syllable
Echani
names.
naming conventions, essentially.
At least somewhere in the book it follows certain conventions. Yes.
Oh. Well, I suppose it's not unheard of for Echani to become Jedi,
Well,
although
we
it's
don't
certainly
know
not
if
common.
the master is one, but I guess we should be on the lookout for white hair. She says in a joking manner.
It's highly likely they're at least related, I suppose.
Not that it matters, I guess, but still.
Ashford just glares.
Well, I suppose we shall know soon enough.
Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you take the lead, Teaser. I'd like to mingle with Jedi around here as little as possible, for, well, reasons.
Comes to Jedi planet, doesn't want to mingle.
I had assumed as much. I'm fairly certain I'll be recognized anyway, and so I will draw the attention off of the rest of you.
Exactly what I'm hoping for.
Right then, so it's going to start to take you towards the Jedi Temple. One moment.
Suddenly the ultimate force fighter jumps out of nowhere and demands one-on-one combat.
As you're coming up towards the Jedi Temple, it's rather good size. Definitely not the size of a Coruscant one. A shame what happens to that. But it is one that is much nicer, in at least the homely sense.
Does that mean or did the game have a seizure?
What do you mean? I turned off the music.
I
for a
think the
moment.
game had a seizure. Like there was like multiple images being shown, and then suddenly temple.
Oh, weird. There was nothing
I'm
really
guessing it probably
important.
like if there are multiple images on the
Yeah, there is.
on the
yeah,
page,
just-
yeah, that probably loaded them in sequence or something.
Yeah, it was stacked, don't worry. Right. As the druids take you, they say, I hope you enjoy the hospitality we provide here. Is there anything I can get you?
Actually, now that you mentioned, there is some information I was hoping that you can give me.
Please, mention it. What is it?
I'm looking to buy some specific, shall we say, items. Is there some kind of merchant or a bazaar here where I can browse the local wares, shall we say?
There are certain stores, yes. But if there is anything specific that a Force user may need, they must go to the... You can see him stop for a moment and go, they must go to the smith.
I see. Well, in that case, can you direct me to where the smith is?
Of course, I shall do so after you have met the Jedi Master.
Excellent.
Is there anything else that you want to wish to ask it?
Lead us on to the Jedi Master.
Of course.
I have one question.
What is it?
Is there anything non-force related around here?
Yes, there is, in fact. That tree over there is rather normal.
Excellent.
I have seen no one trying to talk to it in a while.
I think you will find, Astrid, that compared to some other places we've been, this place is rather calm and not all that involved.
Yeah, it's calm but confusing. I don't understand a word of anything that you all just said.
It's good to be in a Jedi temple for once instead of a Sith one.
I can appreciate that.
Astrid,
At least.
you said you're confused. What don't you understand about what's happening right now? I mean, explain if you want.
You guys are doing a bunch of Force stuff and talking. All I know is we're supposed to be shooting people, right? What are
Yes,
we
we
shooting
came
people?
here to do a mission to deal with some raiders, apparently.
Awesome.
But first we need to.
Hmm.
First we need to speak to our contact, just like any
Okay.
other mission.
Alright, that's fair enough.
Yes, please follow me. And he's gonna start to pull you along.
I will lead the way directly after him.
Also, considering you're going to be a mother soon, shouldn't you start learning about these things? I mean, for your child's sake.
Jack knows all the Force stuff. I wave my hand dismissively. Besides, you guys are gonna be there.
The second part of that statement is true. The first one, not so much.
As you enter into the Jedi Temple, it's grandiose. It's got large spaces. It feels calm and flowing, unlike the spiky and the hard rock of the Sith temples. This is more open, meant to bring you in. Of course, soon enough, the droid takes you towards where you're meant to be going. And at the end of the hall, you can see what appears to be someone in a Jedi Master's robes and a staff, and also has white hair on the back. Like white hair, though, from the back, sorry.
When you say staff, mean a conventional one or a saber staff?
Like a saber staff still.
Okay.
You can see the top of it is like a saber. It's easy to
Interesting.
tell.
Oh wait, so it's more like a pole saber?
Pike.
Yeah, pike saber.
Yeah, saber.
I wanna
Okay,
check
fair
him out. Anything distinctive about him?
You can't tell from the back.
enough. Oh, it has his back turned to us? To watch us?
Yes. They're currently basically listening to the droid in front of them. They're at the temple, like the table here. Like
Okay.
talking to the droid on a map. on the table.
Well, I suppose we follow the our greeter droid up towards the master then, unless someone wants to do something different.
I would like to introduce you to Jedi Master Makua. This is the group you desired to discover exactly what is happening with the raiders. Ah, good. If you would, please leave us be. Of course. And with that, it's gonna fly off for a moment outside the room. It's just gonna hover there. It's your little guide droid for now. And before you, turns around.
I suppose it is confirmed then.
Confirmed.
Maybe she dies it.
Forgive my rudeness, but you are a Chani, are you not?
No.
See?
She
She
almost
dies
seems
it.
to take offense. She seems to almost take offense as she grasps her pole staff with her 4 fingers.
Oh wait, derp. Ah, yes, of course, my mistake.
Greetings, Jedi Master. My name's Kains. It's an honor to be here.
She greets you in kind and bows her head slightly.
I'm Astrid.
Ah, a Mandalorian. Useful.
I'm Astrid.
My my name is Teaser Curesh, and I offer you my greetings.
It is good to meet you all. However, I do not seem to see the one I was meant to talk to. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. We just got our ship banged up a bit, and well,
He is
Very
very
close
attached
with
to
the-
his ship.
yeah.
Meanwhile, it cuts to a scene of Jack just on his knees going, rubbing
"My
the ship, going, "My
baby."
baby! It's okay, I got polish."
He always puts his ship first.
He's gonna look over towards Yuko and go, "And you are?"
Kana, nice to meet you.
I
see.
just kind of turned to look at Cora, like give her a sideways look, like the fuck.
She looks back towards you and just shrugs. I
These are
mean,
just,
she clearly
like-
stated that she doesn't want to get involved with anything here, and she doesn't want people to know about her. So,
Alright. Astrid turns back to the lady.
She's gonna give a nod. And she's gonna turn towards the table and invite you all over to stand beside the table to look it over.
One moment before we get onto this business, if I may.
Of course. What is it, Kains?
A man by the name of Dosol Pantruth recently died, a Jedi Knight. I'd appreciate it if he was put on the archives as a deceased member of the Order.
Ah, I see. Do you have any record of his death?
I don't. Ship went up in flames, unfortunately.
I don't think you lied a single point at that point. So I'm gonna say that she believes what you're saying.
Cool.
I understand. Thank you for bringing this news to me.
I dip my head and continue walking towards the table.
Such a good
With that,
boy.
she turns towards the table and motions towards a holographic map on top. Now, I believe you all know why you're here.
Well, in passing, yes, but we know very few details. You say someone is either raiding or preparing a raid against old ruins? Is that
Yes.
about right?
They are raiding some of our ruins, some that are just simply graves, others that are long forgotten, and others that may contain something more valuable than simple marbles. They seem to know where to strike, which is worrying me.
Are you suggesting that they have inside help?
Yes. It will be a dangerous task. After all, these raiders have staved off some of our knights already. They are under the control of Captain Brosh. He is terrifyingly large and heavily armed.
Are you saying they are actually not just sneaking down on the planet, but fighting their way in and fighting their way out?
Not fighting their way out, they simply know how to get past us. And besides, we don't have control of the planet entirely, and it's not helping that the Twi'leks are helping them.
That's unexpected. From what I understand, they rarely interact with outsiders.
You'd think that, but they have no love for us.
What do these Twi'leks have against the Jedi exactly?
Well, they came here from ravaged worlds. Of course, finding the planet nearly uninhabited, unknowing of our presence, they claimed to settle here. But being denied by both us, the Jedi Council, and the Republic Senate has made them unagreeable with us.
I see.
And so, they've been clearly helping those that come down to plunder our ruins, our history, and I wish them stopped.
I'm sure we can come to some diplomatic solution.
Which still will require us to deal with the raiders themselves.
Indeed.
No matter how you finish it, I wish it finished. They are taking rather valuable objects. Of course, in return, you may... Well, I shall give you rewards. That seems fitting, don't you think? I am the master that handles all the artifacts on this planet, after all.
Jedi artifacts. Oh. I'm not going to complain about being paid with those.
I also have 2 other jobs if you wish to hear of them. Something you can do on the side.
Go ahead.
Please.
Well, if you happen to come across any undesirable artifacts, be it Jedi or not, you may return them here, and I'll be free to reward you in kind. There is also tidying up to do. Padawans often go for a ceremony to build their lightsabers at the forge have not returned some days. I do wish to find out why, and I wish their belongings brought back.
We shall stop by the forge in that case.
Thank you.
Kora's gonna lean over to Dibler, say, Dibler, that gauntlet that we got from Malachor 5. Not like we're ever gonna use the bloody thing considering, well, nature. Maybe it's better if we drop it off here.
Perhaps. That might be a wise decision.
Besides, it wouldn't hurt to get them buttered up and on our side if we're gonna be expecting reports from them later. Something tells me whatever we can get from these temples and their artifacts is gonna be much more useful to us against, well, you know who. Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the building, collateral damage!
Fuck collateral damage, I'm in a giant ass